Hey, what's going on, everybody? FullFrontage here. Today I'm bringing y'all a Clash Mini video. In today's video, we're going to spend a little bit of gems, and then we're also going to go over my current favorite Countess deck. So for this first part, we bought more gems, and what we're going to do is we're going to buy the 25,000 gold pack, and I'm going to be spending gold on minis in the shop and also getting some challenge coins so that I can bring y'all some ranked gameplay content. And I've also decided to go ahead and spend some gems on heroes, but I'm going to be doing so frugally. So what my thought is getting each hero up to level 5 and then not really spending much more. Now, I did, in the next clip you're going to see, I did spend a little bit more on the Countess, because the Countess is like the main hero that I'm using right now. But outside of that, I think if you want to spend gems and you don't want to be spending like a ton of money, then I think the best thing that you can probably do is get all your heroes up to level 5. From what I've been playing, I haven't noticed too much of a level difference or level impact on the different levels. Like if you're within the 5 to 9 range, you're not really going to have much trouble taking down somebody who has like a level 9 hero when your hero is only at level 5. There is like slight differences in like the base stats and everything, and if you guys want to see a video on that, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to go over mini stats and also hero stats as well. But now let's take a look and spend a little bit more gems. But like I said, I did do this for the Countess. I spent a little bit more for that Countess just to try to see how much it actually costs to max out in hero. And it actually looks like it's going to be quite a bit. So the progression on the heroes is going to take some time. Probably, I would say if you're playing daily, you're completing all your quests, you don't necessarily buy anything in the shop. I would guess to max out a hero, if you get lucky and get enough fragments for that hero specifically, you're probably looking at playing for about 5 to 6 months. There was an article that was released that said if you play for a month, you can probably get a maxed out hero. That is not going to end up being the case. I think 5 to 6 months, that's just my guesstimate. It's not based off math or anything like that. I would say that it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. So right here, we buy one of the packs for the Barbarian King. And again, we level up our Countess. So like the hit per second goes up by 0.25, which is not a giant difference. It's going to make a difference long term. But honestly, what it comes down to more is the positioning of your heroes and everything in that regard. So if you're able to position your heroes well and you don't have money to spend to level up your heroes, well-positioned heroes are going to do a lot better for you than just spending a ton of money to level up your heroes. So that's that. So we have to buy one more set for the Archer Queen to get the Archer Queen up to level 5. Again, I wanted to get all my heroes up to level 5 so that I'm able to show different decks and guides. I'm working on finding a deck with the Barbarian King, and then I'll probably look for one with the Archer Queen. I have one in mind, but once we get the Archer Queen to level 5, we'll see how it works. But those second abilities do come in handy. The third abilities are going to be really nice, but honestly, I don't really see too many people having level 10 just yet. It might get there, but that'll also probably be more towards the top of leaderboards. I've played bots with level 10 heroes with like level 5s, and I've swept them 3-0. So it really just depends on your strategy going in. But this is the deck we're rocking with the Countess. I'm gonna hop into we'll hop into duels here because it's quicker to find dual queue matches than Rumble. But so this is the Countess deck we are looking at. Having the bowler and the spear goblin combo is actually very, very nice. So what I typically like to do is I like to go with the bowler and spear goblin at the start, but I'm actually going to afford to take this first round and just give it to them. And we're going to go with the level 1 archer. Getting the archer level 1. Level 2 doesn't really matter. So if you have a level 1 archer, this deck is going to work for you just perfectly. It is not that important right here. Archer is going to take the that peacemaker shot right at the right at the start, which is going to be huge because our Countess will be able to take that. So I actually thought we were going to lose that round, but we ended up winning it anyway because the archer was able to take the Peacemaker shot off that first one. So we're going to hop in, and we're automatically going to go for this level 1 giant skeleton. And I'm going to bring these units back. So level 1 giant skeleton, but we're throwing on the 2-star ability, which allows the giant skeleton to have a much bigger explosion upon death, which I think is super, super important. Our archer is going to be focused on that. We do get the bomb off, and it stuns that E-Wiz before he's able to get the shot off. Peacemaker not going to be able to one-shot our Countess, so we do finish off there, and we're going 2-0 in this match, which you just love to see. And then right here, first ability that I like to upgrade. So I have Spear Goblin star level 3. If you don't, obviously go for that 1-star ability. But if you do have Spear Goblin 3, I would recommend getting the stun in, because I think that's going to be more impactful than the +3 damage. I think the stun is going to be better, especially if you're able to target a lower health based unit anyway. Getting that first stun shot is massive. So his giant skeleton bomb does go off. His E-Wiz shot also goes off. The Peacemaker's going to come in, and we actually do get taken down there. So that was some good timing on his part. He does have the miner. So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep that Countess towards the back line. I do want to get the E-Wiz right here, and I want to get now the Spear Goblin up to level 2, and we're going to throw that Spear Toss on there. And then if worse comes to worse, we'll be able to sell, but next round we're going to be searching for that Bowler, and we weren't able to get the connection for the Spear Goblin. Alright, our counter shot goes through, giant skeleton bomb, able to tick away right there. Countess is going to dive onto the miner. We're going to get smacked by the Peacemaker. And so now here's really what we're going to be going for. So I want to get this Bowler here, because the Bowler is going to be big. And then what I want to do is I want to actually sell the Spear Goblin here. We're going to get this. We're going to put the stun back on, and then I'm going to go for this E-Wiz and get the E-Wiz to level 2 to get that Dissipate on as well. So we'll see how this can go. So now my Countess is going to have to go all the way around, which means if he goes backdoor with the miner, which is exactly what he's going to be doing, our Countess is going to go straight for the miner at the start, which is going to be a much better play. We have Dissipate coming through. Our giant skeleton bomb is going to be able to go off, but our Countess is going to go towards the monk, and we're going to be able to get the victory right there. Getting that Dissipate was pretty important, especially on when focusing on to the monk, to make sure his Peacemaker does not get off. So that's like a last-ditch resort going in for that. So now we're going to play against a Countess here, which is perfectly fine. We're actually going to go with the giant skeleton and the Bowler in this, and I'm not even going to re-roll yet. Sometimes if I get an okay start, I will save the re-roll, because it's more important to have the re-roll late game to try to get what you want than kind of waste one early in the first round. So and it looks like actually going to be in the same situation here. Countess is going to go off, but our Countess is going to go to his Countess, which is super important. That is going to be a big difference right there. Now our Countess is going to focus onto the Bowler first, which is a big power move because you want that giant skeleton to die last. So things are working really well in our favor for this first matchup. Now we're going to go for that bigger boom, and then I want to try to re-roll for the Spear Goblin, but I'm only going to do it once. So I'm going to play the archer down. We do get the Spear Goblin here, and we're going to take this and we're going to put it in this row. I want to make sure that I have 2 rows covered between my clash abilities. And it looks like he does go actually right into that giant skeleton, which is not the most ideal situation. His Countess is going to go towards our Spear Goblin, and his Countess, oh my goodness. This is a lot. We do have the giant skeleton bomb popping off right there. His Pekka is going to be able to get a shot onto our Countess, which is not ideal at either. Now he's going to be able to get the super off. We don't have the healing ability. So because his Countess was able to target our Countess first, that was not the ideal way to go. So let's see what else we can do here. I think I'm going to go with the stun here. And we're going to try to lock this Pekka down. And I want to see if I can get the Electro Wizard. We do. I don't want to keep everything in a nice row for him again. So we're going to space things out a little bit, especially now that he has the... Oh, let me switch those. I'd rather have the Bowler taking damage than the Electro Wizard. So he goes with the Miner on the back. And as I say, I'd rather have the Bowler taking damage. He actually switched the positioning, but the E-Wiz is actually going to target right there. Giant Skeleton Bomb's going to be able to go off. Countess is going to get taken down on our backside, which is not ideal because his Countess is still up. So we're going to lose that round there. R down 2-0. Not feeling super hot about this. Let's see. Let's see if we can switch things up just a little bit. We're going to switch this Giant Skeleton here. I'm going to go with the E-Wiz here. And I want to see if I can just throw this lone archer over here and just try to target his E-Wiz in the back. He might, if he switches sides, we'll probably lose this. He does switch sides, so this is not looking good. Although our Countess does focus, our E-Wiz does not get the zap off first, which is not good because we lose our Countess. And our Bowler, yeah, that's going to be GG. So his E-Wiz was able to get the zap off first, which is not the most ideal situation. So that was just really unfortunate right there that we weren't able to get some good predictions. He was able to get Bowler onto our E-Wiz a couple times. His E-Wiz was able to get shots off. Our Countess wasn't able to take the E-Wiz down immediately because we weren't connecting those Bowler shots. So the combos really just kind of line up with being able to predict your opponent, especially with the Bowler. But GG, well played. And nonetheless, we're going to hop into a third game here, see if we're able to take him down. If you guys want to see some ranked matches, make sure you hit up the Twitch link in the description below, twitch.tv/FullFrontage. I'm going to start streaming ranked again. I was taking some time this weekend, hanging out with family, doing some things, recording some videos and everything like that. But I've been playing my ranked matches every day. We're almost at 1,000 trophies, so we're gonna see if we're able to hit live. By the time you're watching this video, I might have already hit 1,000 trophies, but I'm sitting at like 980 at the moment. So, ooh, okay, so we're just gonna go right with the Giant Skeleton at level 1, get that bigger boom to see if we're able to make something happen in this first round. Let's see. And one thing I noticed I also have... Oh, he's using Giant Skeleton too. I haven't been utilizing the rotate feature. Alright, Giant Skeleton. Gonna be able to get the takedown there. So that... I think that this is a bot as well, because this is a level 10 Archer Queen. But like I was saying, even if it is a bot, it honestly... You really don't notice the difference. I'm gonna go with the Archer here. And just get this to level 1 and then see if we're able to get a nice snipe here. I don't know if they'll be using that healing tile. They don't, but we are able to connect with the Ice Wizard and take it down right away. Our Countess is going to be able to take down the Archer Queen. Our Archer was getting shots onto it, which was huge. And that Giant Skeleton quickly goes down, so... We have 2-0 thus far. And then we're going to roll in with the Bowler. And then let's grab our Spear Goblin here. Let's keep the Bowler in the middle. And I'm going to put the Spear Goblin on this right-hand side. Because if he keeps everything in the middle, I want to knock his Giant Skeleton back, so we push a little bit further forward. His Bowler is going to be able to connect with our Spear Goblin, but again, we get the stun with the Spear Goblin shot, which is going to keep that Bowler away, which is nice because that Bowler was 1-star, and that was a quick, clean 3-0 over a level 10 bot. But so that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all think of this Countess deck down in the comment section below. Are you liking Countess? What's your favorite hero right now? But that is going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to turn that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.